lecture this is, but Computer Programming B, we are working on making sense of that simple functions assignment due on Friday. So you are asked to do two functions that deal with temperature, one that does something with compound interest, and an interesting one that calculates vacation time. This emphasizes a new idea of functions, otherwise known as little shortcuts, little snippets of code that has specific job. For this one, I'm going to do cm to inches, a conversion. And so far, we've learned that def, def, is a keyword that defines a function. This is the function name. I'm calling it centimeters underscore to underscore inches. And right now, my parentheses are empty, so I don't take in any numbers. And then, for example, my starter code has like def or a print and says my answer goes here, right? Let's say I want to do the opposite too, and I'm going to go inches to cm, very similar to your temperature conversion. And this one, this says the reverse goes here. Reverse goes here. Right now, these two functions that I made will print my answer goes here and the reverse goes here on the screen. But where exactly? Pull up your console. This is where you'll test out your functions. You'll use the same name to your custom functions, cm to inches, and then I press enter. It says my answer goes here. I'm lazy, so I'm just going to copy and paste my name, put it into my console, press, and it goes here. To make things more interesting, let's take in a number x. Oops. And let me see, cm to inches, conversion, it's like 2 point something. I was wrong, it's this number. All right, so a quick Google says that if you are passed in a number x, and then you have to multiply this, and then you'll get your inches answer. Inches. So Google will help confirm if I put in like 100 centimeters, I should be getting the number 39.37 inches. So now, when I use my function, I'm going to give it a number. I'm going to give it that 100. Let me run and go to my console. And then here, I call, cm to inches. The name has to line up exactly, and I pass in or use 100. You're telling the computer, okay, 100 is now going to be converted into inches. And now I see that number as confirmed by Google. This is the inches equivalent of 100 centimeters. This statement has an expression on the right-hand side and a variable over here. You could print it to the screen, or you can do something like this, return inches. Let's see what happens. Return is another keyword. I'll go into the specifics another lecture. So now if I go back and call cm to inches, 100, I see that same number. Right now, print and return will work similarly. I'll tell you the differences soon. And we'll do the opposite over here. Let's say we're going to be giving it a better name, inches, and now we're going to return cm equals like inches divided by 0.393701. We'll delete this part and print out centimeters. Save this, run it. Now let's test out this one. Inches to cm. And now if we put in that answer of what, 39.71-ish, we should get something very close to 100. These are simple functions that does a centimeter to inches conversion, and then on the bottom, this is a new function that does the reverse, inches to centimeters. Right now, we're doing more mathematical examples so that when we do more complicated things, we're getting used to this syntax. You are changing the number of arguments that you take in. For example, right now we just take in one number, but for compound interest, you're going to be taking in principal, number of years, interest rate, and a bunch of other things. You can add as many things as you want here, but you got to do something with it. Questions? Save. So I'll post this. That's all.